Hello everyone and welcome to Empires of the Undergrowth. I covered this game a while back ago and so far I only covered mission number 1, 2 and the backers level holdout. However, I never did the speedrun competition. Now the speedrun competition is over. However, I do want to try and maybe complete the mission as fast as I possibly can for, funsies and all that good stuff. Anyway, basically put, the objective is to get to this side of the map and also kill every single critter along the way before as fast as possible. That's really about it. Anyway, let's go ahead and start off by claiming all this food over here. Now, I did a practice run and I got pretty far until I reached the end horde, so to speak. And let's just say, well, man, no, they're pretty big. It's a pretty deadly horde. So we're just gonna stack up. Now, I think the fastest someone ever got on this mission was about like 11 minutes or something like that. I really don't think we're gonna get that fast. However, you never know. Maybe I'm the MLG Master Pro Mind that I think I am, or maybe I'm not, and I'm just arrogant. I don't even know. Anyway, just to kind of reiterate the game mechanics a little bit before we continue onwards. Essentially, Empires of the Undergrowth is a simulator game where you have a colony, right? You manage up your resources by divvying out orders to specific types of ants in order to do different things. So for example, worker ants, they tunnel, create tiles for you to build structures on, and also collect food and transport it from one area to the next. They also are in the business of taking eggs from the queen and dropping it off to different, what were they called again? Nursery tiles. Black ants are your soldiers. They're tasked with just defending against attackers. That's about it. Worker ants cannot attack. Then you got your food storage tiles. These are mostly just for plopping down and containing food and all that stuff. If you don't have food storage or adequate food storage, then you won't be able to put food down and use it. That's all. Now, you can't really directly tell your ants to go this way or that way, so whatever happens, happens, really. And that's about it. Now I'm going to build 3 black ants, but, I usually go heavy on the black ants, so this time I think I'm just going to try and get pretty heavy on the worker ants, because we do start off with a good amount of food. And usually what you can do is just have a small amount of black ants, but constantly replenish your numbers. Think about like 5 or 6 black ants, however, should do it. We're gonna get 10 worker ants, so that's okay. You can right click on specific areas of the map to tell your black ants to go this way or that way. Useful for directing orders and stuff. Maybe you want them to defend a specific area, I don't know. This game is currently in alpha, so a lot of what you're seeing right now is still being worked on and stuff like that, balance and all that stuff. There's going to be more types of ants, and there's going to be a surface level area of the game that people will be able to exploit and stuff like that. You'll fight different types of bugs. So a lot of what you're seeing right now is just really the framework of Empires of the Undergrowth. And that's about it. So we can kind of gear up. I'm going to actually build about 2 more ants. 2 more black ants, actually. Now, the way this is going to work is that I'm probably not going to wait for all the food to be exploited in an area and then move out. I'm probably going to just like move as fast as possible because I want to do this as fast as possible, as it is a speed run. However, I'm still not really confident in my ability to actually pass through this next port over here. It's a little bit big, and by a little bit I mean by there's a ton of really small insects that we have to worry about, which isn't really a good thing to worry about. Food storage costs no food, so if you build a lot of food storage, it won't really hurt you too much, honestly. Alright, 8. You know what? We can just move out right now. And whatever happens, happens, YOLO. We'll create a separate tunnel. Ah, there we go. It's time to duel. Alright, so now the first wave of black ants was killed off, but then the next wave should come in about a second. There we go. Now, it costs a certain amount of food to create the black ant nursery tile. However, it costs about 1 food in order for the egg to hatch from the nursery tile. So you always have to have a little bit of food saved up in order to actually even, like, think about hatching your ant. Anyway, that was pretty close, actually, all things considered. So what we're going to have to do is just wait a little bit. I think I'm just going to get more black ants overall and some more worker ants. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. We need to get some storage, I think. Actually, I don't really need it. It's a little bit too late, actually, for storage, because most of the food here has already been exhausted, but we might as well do something. And why not make some neat little tunnels, or maybe expand this area a little bit more. I think the next area, this will be significantly easier. They'll have the small little bugs here, but also there'll be the larger variant as well. So might be a tad bit risky, but we're big boys now. We're big ants now, I guess. Alright, so over here, as you can see, my ants haven't really exploited this area, so that's a little bit of a problem. I do have a worker shortage. I do recognize that now. But in any case, let's push forward. I'm keeping some food left behind. I'm not going totally savage here. Some of this food also, like some of it is a little bit glitched and stuff like that, so it's not really that well represented. Anyway, worker ants, get back. There you go. Got these guys in a nice little choke point. Maybe we can kill us. If we can kill as many as possible, that would be nice. One more. Okay, well, you know what? Overall, not bad. Worker ants should really get the fuck out, but they're not going to, so unfortunate. Let me go ahead and drag these worker ants back here. This game is made in the Unreal 4 engine, so it looks fantiddly-tastic. I mean, for a game about ants, boy, you don't expect it to look good. Alright, so yeah, we're really not going fast at all. Holy shit. This isn't Sonic speed. This is more like Big the Cat speed, so we really need to step it up a notch. We've got a ton of food to use. However, if I open this up, this is actually a pretty hard area. I almost died to this, so I don't necessarily want to really go there yet. Instead, I want to get more worker ants because I'm feeling a little bit like peckish right now for worker ants. Here, let's get a fuck ton of them, and then afterwards we can rely upon the replenishment of the warrior ants or the black ants. Like, we already have enough on standby, so we have about 20 on standby if the first wave dies, which is nice. Well, about 18 now because those two just opened up, but it's okay. Could continue to get black ants. Let's get 2 of them here. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna really stock up actually, because right now, once this area is opened up, yeah, we won't be able to access that anymore. Since these black ants will be running around trying to kill us. So our first wave is going to die off, but our second wave will be able to get back into the swing of things. Battles are basically just, hey, build a lot of ants, and then those ants could come and help you out. You can't really direct them. There's no tactics. There's no micro. There's no abilities. It's just more of the, hey, you go there, and hopefully maybe our numbers can overwhelm them. Later on into the game's development, they will have the worker ants fight, as well as on top of that, different variants of ants that can do different things in combat. So it will be more like, hey, my army composition of ants is more effective, like this combination or that combination. Anyway, good stuff, good stuff. We have a lot of food banked up, so we could just do this and this. Give us some food storage here to kind of like provide a little bit of a stopgap between all this area, because right now this is a ton of travel time just going to waste. Can't really like open up an area here because it's blocked off by all this like what I presume to be mucus or whatever. Some stalagmites probably coming from like the ceiling, made out of like solid mucus or whatever, drops down, forms these like little barriers or whatever. Alright, and we can get some more ants. Holy shit, we have a lot of food saved up. This like battle here, this is gonna be the most difficult one. And obviously, as you can tell, you get a lot of food here, but there's not much room here for growth. So we're gonna need to really start to prepare ourselves. I'm gonna need a lot of food saved up, and I'm probably not going to want to spend a lot of time. What was it? Building nursery tiles. I think that's it. I think 36 soldiers is probably max. 34 max workers. That's good enough. In fact, we probably need less warriors, but whatever. That ship has already sailed. Okay, whatever happens, happens right now. A worker ant gets caught up in the battle. Feels bad, man. Okay, we're dropping like flies, but that's okay. The Imperial Guard always stands still, bro to bro. However, you guys need to get the fuck out of here. You're not Imperial Guard, you're more like the average servo skull. Average servo skull, not the one equipped with the lasers. I've seen that one. Okay, nice. Alright, so yeah, this is what we're going to do now, is just save up for food. Because, yeah, this is all we get, and then that's it. That is literally it. Then we have this fucker to deal with, or fuckers to deal with. There's a lot of them. 770 seconds. That's actually... I've actually shaved off about 100 seconds of time from my last playthrough, which is pretty good. I'm quite happy about that. I'm no MLG pro, but you know what? It's okay. Maybe I can get into the casting job of professional Empires of the Undergrowth games. Anyway, I'm gonna wait till all this goes away because I do want to exploit this food as much as possible before we continue on, and I do kind of want to get to max pop. 36 out of 36. All right, 34 out of 34. All right. This should be the last run by for food, actually. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, YOLO swag. Oh, whoopsie daisy. Completely forgot I could just do this. Alright, so we have 212 food saved up. Shit. Oh, God, even more. That's impressive. If I don't build any more tiles, I'm just relying upon essentially tons and tons of cycles of black ants just dying over and over and over and over again. It's a shame we can't upgrade the armor of our ants. Can't upgrade their, I don't know, speed or whatever. Nothing. We're not the Zerg. We can't do that stuff. When we die, we don't spit out acid. Okay, so there's some food pebbles here and there we can exploit, but that's really about it. This is it. The final home stretch. Oh boy. This is gonna be a problem. Is there anything else on the map I'm missing? No. Nothing. Alright. Here we go. Okay, none of the workers are really paying attention to my plans. Got a few black ants that are hurrying across. Kind of late to the party. Anybody else kind of late to the party? Worker ants are obviously late, but whatever. Oh, here it comes. And these are the big boys that I was talking about a little bit of a while ago. And they will completely wreck us. The objective, however, is to replenish and keep going over and over and over again. They are slow, so we have that advantage over them. Well, we need the worker ants in order to like transport eggs between, or not eggs, but larvae between, what was it, the queen and the nursery tiles and all that. Yeah, these behemoths are not going to go down that easily. We might miss out on some worker ants, or not worker ants, but black ants because of my placement here. Very bad placement actually. I should have put them in the back. Now, I made a mistake actually. I had my guys like kept right over there, but whatever. It might not be like a better result, or maybe not. Actually, there's no more not black ants, but no more of the smaller variants of these guys anymore, which is good. So if we can stop them right here, that would be ideal. Got one. We need about 1 or 2 more cycles. Now, if our queen dies, we just lose the game just like that. There we go. Last one. We got it. Woo! Alright, holy shit, 1,067 seconds. Well, not good. Not good, but you know what? That's okay. Because I did way better than my last time, which was about 1,300, so that's pretty good. I'm not gonna win the competition because it's fucking over, but you know, for funsies, this was alright. I should have done this a long time ago. Anyway, see you guys next time. I'll continue covering Empires of the Undergrowth. Bye bye, take care. If you liked the video, just like it.